Hello, everybody. This is my homework of English, and the presentation is about three points that we're going to be that I'm going to be talking about. The first one is some teaching activities I do automatically. Okay, and the second one is those activities that I might need to refresh, and three some teaching activities that I think I can handle well, and why. Okay, so my name is Normalizet, and the school I teach in two schools. Um, One, I teach in a public school, and I teach in a private school. In in the private school, I teach fifth and sixth grade, and on the public school, I teach first, second, and fifth. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the first point. Um, some teaching activities I do automatically. Well, I think the basic ones are when I enter the classroom, the first thing that I do is the greetings. I always greet them like if I'm really happy, even if I have like a problem or something. I try to always be like showing a smile to my students, because I think it's very important to begin the class like this, because like students, like, you transmit the happiness you have. So I always try to be with the big smile on my face. Okay, and I begin with the daily routine, which is the date, the weather, um, call roll, and I always have them repeat the date. I always try to do the day like in a funny style. Sometimes I make like weird sounds, uh, like my voice a little loud, or a little how can I say it? A little, like a small little tiny voice that they can barely hear. They can barely hear me, and they really laugh a lot when I do that. And sometimes I don't do it. They always tell me, "Hey, teacher, what noise, or how are you going to say the date today?" So I always have them pass to the board, and write the date, the month. I have a little calendar, and each day we have like, if they have exams, we write it on the calendar. If they have important things to do on that month. And okay, and the weather, well, the weather, every day we always see the weather. If it's sunny or it's cloudy, I have them write it down, and do like a little drawing on the board. And I always begin my class with a fun warm up, where students can, I don't know, stand up and move their body to begin the class, to motivate them to begin, not just to be like, oh, sleepy. No, I try to wake them up, so they can do better the activities. And okay, on the second point, those activities that I might need to refresh. Well, I think I need to refresh on the reading comprehension, because I think I haven't found the right activities to do when my students are reading, or maybe they don't. Well, I think they don't really like to read a lot, but it's really important for them to read. I know, but I have some like issues when it starts to reading, because they don't want to read. Or, well, some students do. Well, like I said, I have a lot of groups, so some students don't like reading at all, and some of them do. But I think I need to find like more activities that are more catchy for them, more that it can catch their attention. And for last, some teaching activities that I think I can handle well. Well, some teaching activities. Well, like for spelling, since we have spelling, reading comprehension, listening and speaking, and grammar. The most activities I think I can handle well is on spelling, yes, and on listening and speaking. First, on spelling, I do this activity that's called hot seat, where students sit in two chairs, and I make two teams, and I have them looking the opposite of the board, and I write a word down of the word is about the vocabulary that students are learning, that is in the book. So I put like a banana on the board, and the students help their inmates that are turning the opposite to, they do mimics to them and make them to guess what word is it wrote it on the board. So that's one activity. Well, like introducing vocabulary with images, we use an iPad, so it's more easier for me to introduce vocabulary. Sometimes since I have flashcards, I always put flashcards and use posters, depending on the what vocabulary we're going to use. And when we have spelling activities, I always have them make a Pictionary of the words. Okay. And for listening and speaking, I have activities where students talk in front of the class. Maybe I give them like once a week. I give them like a topic. On Friday, you're going to talk about your favorite food, and you're going to have like 3 minutes to talk about it. And on the other week, we're going to talk about your favorite sports, and on the other week, favorite singer. And I've noticed that students love to talk about these kind of topics, and they like that. I notice they have a lot of effort doing it, and I give them like 3 or 4 minutes, and they do it. Like some of them, they have a lot of struggle talking, but they do it right. And the main point is for them to participate and try to speak the language, what I think is really important. And well, I think that's all, and thank you.